Hi, my name is Gail Mattuck. I'm one of the physiotherapists here at Kid Solano Physiotherapy. I'm going to speak to you today a little bit about thoracic flexibility. What is that? Well, your thoracic spine is the area of your spine where your ribs are, and it's kind of the middle of your spine over here. So this is the spine, this is the cranium, this is the bottom of the head. This area here is the cervical spine, where your neck is. This area down here is the low back. It's called your lumbar spine. This area in through here is called your thoracic spine. It's the area of the spine where your ribs come out of and hug your organs. So this is the area of the spine that we're going to be talking about today and working on extension. As you can see, the thoracic spine has a flexed position, a curve going this way, which is a normal part of the curvature of your spine. The cervical and thoracic spines have a curve going in the opposite direction. People who spend a lot of time sitting have a tendency to lean forward when they're working on their desk or working on the computer. What happens in the thoracic spine over time is that things get tight and things get stiff. Most of us spend our time leaning forward like this into flexion. What I'm going to show you today is something that is going to work on extension, on moving out of that flexed position. In my practice, I like to use various yoga stretches. I find them very helpful to work on flexibility, and most of us are not spending enough time working on our flexibility. So I'm going to go over two exercises that I like to use for thoracic flexibility and specifically to work on extension. So the first exercise I'm going to show you is called Sphinx. This would be the first thing that you would try if you found that you are feeling very tight in through your thoracic spine. You're going to be lying on your stomach with your head pointing down. It's better to do it on the floor rather than on a bed. A firm surface is best. If you have a yoga mat, that's great. If you don't, that's okay. You can just put a beach towel on the floor. So you're going to be starting with your elbows by your shoulders and your head down. What you're going to do is you're going to swivel your elbows so that they move underneath your shoulders. And you're going to be lifting up your thoracic spine while leaving your abdomen and your pelvis and your legs relaxed. So in this position, you're going to be working on not looking up at the ceiling, but looking straight ahead, trying to keep your ears away from your shoulders. And you're just working on trying to elevate through the top of your head. So this is a pretty passive stretch for your back. And once you're in that position, I would say stay there for about 3 or 4 seconds, try it out. You should not, under any circumstances, have low back pain. If you do have low back pain, you're going up too far. So if that does happen, what you can do is just slide your elbows forward a little bit and see if that works better for you. If that doesn't work, then I would say just put your hands by the edge of the mat and just push up a tiny bit, just like that, and then go all the way back down. So it's really only your arms that are doing a little bit of work. Your abdomen, your pelvis, and your legs are completely relaxed. So that's the first exercise. So in its full position, this would be Sphinx. The second exercise, which is a little bit more challenging and also a little bit more extreme, I would say, I would definitely not try it first, is something called Cobra. So for Cobra, again, you're going to be lying on your stomach, your hands on the mat, your abdomen, your pelvis, and your legs completely relaxed. And you are going to have your hands even with, your ears. And you're going to push to straighten your elbows until you're able to fully extend your elbows. Now, I don't have any back pain when I do this, but you can see that it's kind of an extreme position for your low back. And also in this position, I'm going to be trying to elevate my head. I'm going to try to keep my ears away from my shoulders and elevate right through the top of my head towards the ceiling. Once you're in that position, you don't have to stay there long. Stay up really just for a second or so and go back down. So if this doesn't cause any back pain, you could try and do about 5 repetitions to see how that feels. If it does cause back pain, but Sphinx was really easy, you could experiment a little bit by putting your hands a little bit further up and trying to do it from that way, or just kind of doing combination between Sphinx and Cobra by just going up kind of 3/4 of the way.